Hey babies! Good Wednesday morning. It's a nice blustery, almost spring day. I'm just checking in on my babies here. Had a pretty good hatch. I had a pretty nice hatch. They started hatching a little bit late. I was a little concerned that I was having some problems. But once they decided to hatch, let me see if I can get them. I'm just gonna run back. Okay. Anyway, once they decided to hatch, they all just went. I was going over my numbers just now, and I had in my head I had 43. I was going over my numbers this morning. It looks like I have 41, even though in my notebook I don't have the 41st duck accounted for. I only have 40. So I'm gonna count these. We already sold Brittany sold 17 for me yesterday, so I'm gonna count what's left and see what I really have. I think it's a pretty good hatch anyway, though. I threw out quite a few early. I think just because it was the first set of eggs. I set them like a week or something after they started laying, so really early. Fertility was probably just a little down just because of that. I think I started with 56 and threw out a dozen by the time they were a week old, and then threw out 3 at the end that just didn't hatch, which is really good. I usually have more than 3. So the percentage came out to about 73% if I do indeed have 41 ducklings. So I'm gonna count and just verify that. Yeah, I have 24, so having sold 17 yesterday, that lines up for 41. I did want to show you kind of how my breeder's working. It's not working all that great, unfortunately. I've had better luck with, I used to use this system with the broiler pan, and I had pretty good luck at, they're getting a lot of it out. So, I have to go to plan B. It helps, definitely helps, but they're still making a pretty big mess. So I've been having to clean up all these shavings, and then they just disappeared, all these shavings. I don't know what they did with them, because they're getting all wet on all 3 sides, and then they're getting them in the pan too, which is clogging up the holes. So I know I could fix this by putting a board right here so the shavings wouldn't get back here. But they're still getting the water outside the pan, so I would like some shavings back here. So, I'm gonna have to decide what I want to do. Tried moving it like further back, but they're still getting it. I mean, it does help. There's quite a bit of water in there, but not as great as I hoped. So what I might have to do is do what the other brooder has. It has the hardware cloth, and then it just drains directly to the floor. You can't drain this directly to the floor because there's this other brooder underneath. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to rig up like a, I don't know, some sort of a slot system where I can stick a rabbit catch pan in there and make this hole a little bit bigger so this water fits on it more nicely, and then cover this hole with hardware cloth and just take the broiler pan completely out of here. The other thing I might try is, I think this water is a bit bigger than the ones I've normally used. I think I have a water with a smaller base, so I'm gonna see if I can find that and switch that out and see if that helps. Well, thank you. Scaring all my babies. This one has a much smaller base, so we'll see how this works. Maybe there'll be a little less water wastage. Other than that, I think I'm gonna just work dogs today, and this sheep barn needs cleaned. Probably clean the cow barn too in the meantime. But I think first I'm gonna go see what Lee wants to do on the calves. He's about 8 months old. Should be about ready to start by now, so see what he thinks. boy. Turn him here. What are you trying to do? Why were you even over there? I'm really happy with how Sarah did. Lee, nah, I don't think he's gonna make it. I was just having trouble selling this litter of pups is why I kept him. And I figured I'd sell him as a starter dog. I really haven't been trying to sell him for a couple months now. Seeing his performance, I'm not gonna try and sell him as a starter dog. I'm gonna try and get rid of him now. He's not gonna be worth more as a starter dog. He'll probably be a pretty useful dog, it looks like, but he's not gonna be anything anyone's gonna pay very much for, so I may as well just get him moved now. Here, Sarah. Good girl. That's Sarah's second time on calves, and she did really good. I'm really happy with her. Yeah. Now, nothing really challenged her. I can't really tell how tough she is that way. But I mean, at her age, I'm not going out looking for things to challenge her. I'm just gonna work with what we have. If something does face her up and she backs down, then that's a problem. But nothing really did. You saw she got rolled a few times toward the end there. I don't know what she was trying to do. She's just getting a little too excited. Probably went too long. And so I don't think she's gonna have too much trouble. She's real excitable, but I thought she actually handled herself really well out there. That big pen, she could have been doing what she was doing at the end the whole time, and a whole lot worse, and she wasn't. So I'm real happy. She was working with me there pretty much the whole time. So guess you can stay around for a couple more days, Sarah. You can have a little bit more food. Yeah, don't lick my face. That's disgusting. To be fair, I should have had that rake and been moving those cows around with Lee and see how he would have done that way. I guess I just didn't have the rake because I wasn't going to actually work him. I've kind of worked her a little bit on sheep a couple times. Like, she knows what the rake means and how to respond to it. Lee doesn't, so I wasn't going to bother. But seeing what the difference was with Sarah there, I wish I had used the rake to get the cows off the fence and then see what they could do. I mean, that's okay. I saw what he's gonna be. That's not gonna change whether the cows are on the fence or off. But to be more fair to him, I should have taken him off. I just wasn't thinking about that part of having the rake in there, because I was trying to get him off a little bit, but they just weren't moving. I should have had the rake with me. I don't think I'm going to work any more dogs on livestock today, but Brittany and I are training Tacey and Liz to hunt shed antlers, so I think we're going to do that later this afternoon. We need to go to a different piece of property, find some teller grass, so I think I have a spot picked out. So we'll probably do that later. Other than that, not a whole lot going on today, but stay tuned for my next vlog. We'll probably have goat kids. First doe is due in about 2 weeks, so we should be having kids. Maybe we should go look at them. I'll show you them. Quick here. Hey fatties, how you doing? Marion, are you having those quads? I saw triplets in Marion. She's getting pretty big, so I mean, there's possibly quads. We'll see. You're a big girl. Those girls, Eclipse's girls, are getting big udders already, which is a little bit odd. Look at this huge one coming up. This is Eclipse's girl. What are you doing? You're huge. Why are you having so many babies? Huh? You think that was a good idea? Anyway, so those Carmelita, Pavlova, I think they're both having triplets. They sure look like it too. So I don't think we were wrong on the ultrasound. Eclipse is due second. She's due in 2.5 weeks. Bluebell is due in about a week and a half.